Hey, I'm Jason. What was your name, sir? Hey, I'm sorry to hear about what's going on.
Yeah.
How long has this been going on?
6 years almost.
Okay.
It's been happening since I was like 6. Yeah, really young.
Okay. You're okay, man. Hey, so I want you to know we're here to help. What we're going to try and do is try to figure out what's going on, okay?
So I live in this neighborhood and I was
Yes,
out for a walk and he came riding up to me super fast and he stopped and he was crying and he's like, can you help me? My mom abuses me. I need help. She's going to come after me.
Okay.
And I looked at his back and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, yeah, come with me.
Yeah.
So kind of hiding.
Yeah.
Called the police.
Yeah.
He's been talking to me. I've been asking questions. I used to be a probation officer for
No worries.
juvenile court.
Yep.
So
Understand. It's been the process.
Yeah. So his mother is a single parent.
Yep.
Babysits kids in her home.
Gotcha.
So that's scary.
Yep.
Won't let him eat unless he does his chores. He hasn't eaten since last night. She's been abusing her for years. She smokes weed and other drinks in the house. She acts crazy. You know. Her name is Stephanie Miller.
Okay.
She has a sister in Centerville named Sierra.
Okay.
No dad.
Okay.
He's pretty open.
Yeah,
He plays football. He had to wear long sleeve shirts to football practice.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm just afraid to tell you.
I get it. Forgive me, I just got here. It sounds like you've already explained what's going on to her, and it sounds like a little bit to the medics as well. I do have to ask a couple of questions, though. Does that make sense? From what they've told me, it sounds like, is it your mom?
Yes.
Gotcha. And what was her name?
Stephanie Miller.
Stephanie Miller. Gotcha. It sounds as though she has hurt you a couple times with extension cords and other things, and that's what caused these marks on your arm and your back. Is that correct? Okay. And the last time that this happened was today or last night? Okay. And so you left because you didn't want to get hurt anymore. Okay. So we're gonna try and figure out that correct address, and then we're gonna go from there. Does that make sense? Okay. Okay. So really quick, I want to let you know, you aren't gonna have to deal with her for the rest of the day. Okay. We're gonna figure out what we can do for you from there, but you don't have to deal with her for the rest of the day. Okay. Really quick, is there a family member in the area that we can get you to that you feel safe with? That's okay. I know this is a lot, so take your time, okay? It's okay. Nope, she's not gonna come at all. She's not gonna come near you for the time being, okay? And you don't gotta worry about that right now.
It might be her sister, but I don't.
You're okay. Do you know? So is it your aunt?
Yeah.
Is your aunt aware of what's been going on?
No.
No one is. Okay. So we're going to try and make contact with your aunt and see if she's okay with you staying with her, and we're going to go from there, okay? So really quick, my first concern is making sure you're okay. There are some, what looks like open wounds on your back, and so I don't know if you guys want to do anything with that or not.
What I see, I would say just let us take him down to Children's.
Okay.
And let them evaluate him.
Okay.
See what's going on.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Let me really quick before you leave. This is going to sound a little strange, but I am going to get a couple photos of your back if you're okay with that. Does that make sense? Okay. Yes, sir.
Would you be okay if we did that in the medics so he's
100%
not out
okay.
here? That
100%
way the
okay.
people
Nope.
aren't,
It's a little more private. Completely okay. We're going to do that, and then we're going to go from there. Does that make sense?
You guys will secure his bike for him?
We'll make it work. Yep. We'll make sure that's safe for you. Really quick, is there anybody else in the house other than your mom?
No, just me and my mom.
Okay.
Well, there is dogs. We have 4
Okay.
dogs, like miniature cockatoos, and then we have 9 puppies.
Okay.
No, 5 puppies.
Okay.
Yeah, and 9 in total.
Okay. Yeah, no worries at all. Thank you very much. I know this is a lot.
All right, ma'am. So I know he already asked, but what's your plan in this?
So I live a couple streets over. I was out for a walk, and he came riding up on his bike super fast, just crying. And he's like, "Can you help me? My mom has been hitting me and abusing me, and I'm afraid she's going to come after me." And I looked at his back. I'm like, "Yes, come with me." And we went around the corner, and I called the police, and then I've been talking with him, and he's told me I've asked him a lot of questions. He's very open and everything. Yeah. So he's just tired of it.
Yeah, I can see all the stars.
I know. His isn't one to newer, he said, and babysits kids in our home.
Okay.
So that's scary.
Okay. How are you?
Are you Stephanie Miller by chance?
All right.
We just spoke.
Yeah,
He-
got in trouble.
Okay.
Where's he at? What's going on?
So he was a couple streets over. He was requesting that someone call the cops because of some of the injuries he sustained.
Oh my God. He got a whipping.
I gotcha. So by all means, you can do the parenting that you see fit.
Okay.
The hard part is he has open gashes on his back and scars from where you've lashed him. You are going to be currently under arrest. Okay. Go ahead and drop what's in your hands. Put your hands behind your back for me, please. Yes, ma'am. I am serious. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead and drop what's in your hands, please.
Can I
Give me
put
one second,
that
Clyde.
in my
Clyde.
car?
Yeah, we can put all this back in your car. Yeah.
Do I need my ID or anything?
I will grab your ID really quick if that's okay with you. Is there anything else that needs to go? Is there a reason you have a steak knife in your purse?
It's for protection. I go hiking and stuff.
Okay,
so,
that's fine.
I'm under arrest.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Can I call my sister to get him or like?
Yeah, that's fine.
Do you have a handcuff key?
I do.
I lost my thing.
I'll need my phone because
That's
my
fine.
sister number in my
That's
phone.
completely okay. If
I'm
you'd like,
sorry.
no, it's
I'm,
okay.
like,
I'm gonna take.
panicking
I'm
right
gonna.
now
I'm gonna
'cause-
take the knife out. But other than that, this entire thing can go with you if you'd like.
Okay, you can throw the knife away. It's for hiking. When
No,
I
I
go.
understand. I'm just gonna put it in your car for you if that's okay. Is it
No,
unlocked?
it's okay. Can you just lock
You
my
mean-
door? And
Yeah.
then
Is
can
the
you-
window down?
You can throw it away. It's just a knife. It's
No,
okay.
no, I understand. I'm more secure with securing your car at this point in your house.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Can you lock my car door?
Yeah.
And can you
there
can I
anything
make
in your
some
pocket?
phone calls before? Because I need to like have somebody come get my dogs.
I understand. We can
and
make.
I
We
have
can.
to get my
We can.
son
We can
taken
have
care
the. Yep.
And
We can
I
have
don't
those phone
no
calls.
phone numbers memorized.
Okay. We can get the phone out for you here shortly. Okay.
Just your phone
Am I
number?
being charged with something?
Yes, domestic violence.
At the very least, you're being charged with assault, if not more. Yes, ma'am.
All right, is there anything else I missed? Because they're going to catch it at the jail. If there's anything else I need to be charged with it.
I don't. Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Walk to the car. Do you have any other kids in the house right now?
No.
What's the blood pressure looking like?
There it is. 35 over 71.
And so you say when she does this, it's with electrical cord.
Multiple things.
I got you.
Belts, electrical cords, just like plenty of stuff. It's been a metal like thing that you would hang about TVs with, a mount,
Yeah.
lots of different things, a broom, yeah, all types of stuff.
I got
And
you.
like wooden, like utensils and metal utensils and stuff like that. All types of
Interesting.
stuff.
She was saying that you hadn't eaten in a while as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, I haven't eaten since yesterday, last night, yeah.
Since last night?
Yeah.
Gotcha. And is that common that your mom won't let you eat for extended periods of time?
No, it's after I finish my chores, I have like morning chores, and then I have like 12 o'clock middle of the day chores, and then nighttime chores.
Okay.
I do normally do my chores like letting the dogs out and taking the trash in the morning, but sometimes I have extra chores and I can't eat till I finish those chores, and I had just started my chores, so I haven't ate yet since yesterday.
Okay. I got you.
All right, ma'am. So what exactly happened? What's up? I don't know what all happened.
I'm sorry. I did go too far. He hid the belt. I usually would have whooped him with a belt. And it's no, I've never whooped him this bad. So I probably did go a little too far with disciplining him, but I didn't realize he had any like you said, he had open wounds or something. I didn't realize he had that. And I just looked up and I noticed he had left. You know, so I was about to leave and go look for him. He got in trouble and he got his PlayStation took and his phone.
Okay, what did he do to get in trouble?
He wasn't doing his chores and he was playing on his game instead of doing his
Okay, I got
chores.
you.
I'm sorry.
Now, there was some previous scoring on him. What was that from?
He's an active kid. He climbs trees and we hike. And he was running.
I mean, it was whips all around his body, so don't lie to me, okay?
He got in trouble for like acting up. So
Okay, is this a repetitive thing?
He's been acting up since me and my ex broke up in February.
Is this something he's going through, or is it like
He's
kind of like
been
a...
acting up really bad, like running away, going all the way to the neighborhood over by the hospital without permission, like suing. He's just been acting up, even his grades in school, sneaking, talking to girls, you know, that he met online that he's not supposed to talk to strangers. Like, he's just kind of been getting out of control, and I've been doing everything I can to try to discipline him. Like,
Okay.
be a good mom.
Now, I will say sometimes discipline doesn't really work for some children. Other forms of discipline work, such as, talking to them in a nice manner. Some kids don't take well to physical discipline. So it's just about changing up and how you do that. You can't just, I'm going to be flat out. It looks like you beat him, okay?
Yeah.
And no child should go through that. No person should go through that, okay?
Right, I agree.
But as far as everything else, do you babysit for a living?
I do.
Okay. Do you have anyone coming over today?
Not today. I mean, if they try to drop their kids off and I'm not here, then
Right, that's on them,
they'll
but
figure it out. 'Cause I can't call out the people I babysit for.
right.
But
Okay. I'm just going to be blunt with you. Do you discipline any other children?
no, never.
Okay.
Just my son. Like,
Okay, is that your only kid?
That's my only child.
Okay. All right. How do you discipline other children?
I don't discipline other
Okay.
kids.
You just let them go?
I mean, I don't put my hands on them. I don't hit them. I don't.
You might yell at them or be like, hey, don't do that or something like that?
I tell them to sit down. Like,
Mhm.
they're. He's been acting up really bad because he's going through a lot right now. He had to
Yeah.
switch schools. We had to move. He lost a parent, and he's been acting out behavior-wise because of everything he's done. But
I got you.
he never had these problems. Like, he never behaved this way, so I never had to really discipline him until recently. Like, I don't like spanking him, but I'm just worried about him. Like, is
Yeah.
someone at the hospital with him?
Yeah, so the medics are at the hospital with him right now. We're trying to get your aunt, well, not your aunt, his aunt, your sister, to go pick him up. Now, I will advise you, we are going to call Child Protective Services. Okay. I don't know if he told you that or not.
No.
But that's the game plan right now. I just want you to be aware of that. Okay.
We're not going to put him in foster care with him. Or they'll
That's not up to us. We
he
don't.
can go to my sister or my dad or my aunt's house.
Okay.
I don't want him going to a stranger.
Right. No, I understand.
I don't know.
And just for clarification, when you say you have hit him with a belt before, is that
Usually I spank him in the butt with a belt.
okay?
So this time I didn't have a belt because he hit it, so I used an extension cord.
Okay. How'd you use that?
I spanked him with it.
Okay, like in a whipping fashion, or
Yeah.
okay, I gotcha.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank you. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach out to us, okay?
Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Can I check in and see how he's doing later, or a couple days, or?
You can call us, but we aren't going to probably have an answer for you.
Okay.
So one of two things is going to happen. One, we're going to be able to make contact with an aunt he feels comfortable with,
Okay.
and have her come pick him up from Children's.
Okay, good.
Or Children's Services is going to get involved.
I hope
Regardless,
they do.
Children's Services is
Yeah.
getting involved,
Good.
but we are hopefully going to get him to a family member and not Children's Services.
Yeah,
He said he felt
absolutely.
comfortable with his aunt, and so we're going to try and have his aunt come respond out. He says that she lives in Centerville.
Yeah.
And so that's not terribly far from Children's, and so
Yeah.
hopefully she can come out and pick him up.
What if he goes back to his mom and she reads it again? I know Children's Services is
So that's
gonna monitor
she's
him.
not going to now, at least today.
Okay.
We're going to go make contact with her and
Attempt to arrest her.
attempt. Yeah,
Oh, good. Good.
yeah. There's his testimony and the marks are enough.
Okay, good. Well, I'll
Yep.
be happy to testify and do whatever you need me to do.
We appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you for
thank
calling
you.
us. I'm going to call the aunt and see if she can't go to Dayton Children's to pick up the kid. I'll call Joe, the medic, and let him know that that's the plan so he can let them know. Other than that, I will take her to Greene County. I need to call Klein really quick because I need to figure out what charges she's okay with.
I'd say DV.
DV, assault,
Child abuse.
and child abuse are the three that I'm currently thinking of, but I want to make sure I don't forget something. I want to make sure he's cool.
Child neglect.
That one's endangerment and neglect are hard sometimes, and so I don't know. That's
Hey,
why
might as
that's
well
why I
stick
call
with
him.
it. Let's-
Yeah, no,
let's
yeah.
figure it
I'll
out.
come towards that wall, please. Man, you stated in the card, you said that you were dating a police officer, and that police officer told you what?
She said it was okay to whip him, and she started whipping him first. We were together since he was 7.
I got you.
We just broke up this year.
I got you. So you're allowed to issue corporal punishment. You are not allowed to do that, where you're drawing blood and leaving marks and gashes like that. Ms. Miller, you are mandated to show up to court on the 29th of this month at 11 o'clock at Fairborn Municipal Courts. Do you understand? Okay. A copy of this will be put in your purse for you, as well as those numbers you asked me to write down. I write down those numbers for you and the names. I'll put them right next to your phone with this copy, okay?
Stephanie Miller was arrested and charged with domestic violence under Ohio Revised Code 2919.25, assault under 290313, and child abuse under 2919.22, a charge sheet that reflected both the severity of the child's injuries and the pattern of conduct the officers documented at the scene and through the child's statements at Dayton Children's Hospital. The officer's consultation with a supervisor, identified as Klein, about whether to add child endangerment and neglect charges, illustrated the careful deliberation that law enforcement engages in when building a case involving overlapping statutes. The officer's observation that endangerment and neglect are hard sometimes reflected a practical prosecutorial reality. While the facts clearly supported abuse charges, the additional charges of endangerment under 2919.22a and neglect under 2919.21 require proof of specific elements, substantial risk to health, and failure to provide adequate food, shelter, or medical care that overlap with but are legally distinct from the abuse charges already filed. The decision to proceed with domestic violence, assault, and child abuse provided a solid charging framework that captured the full scope of the criminal conduct without overcharging in a way that might complicate the prosecution. Miss Miller's final statement that she had been dating a police officer who told her it was okay to whip him and who had herself begun physically disciplining the child during their relationship introduced an element that the arresting officer addressed with immediate legal precision. You are allowed to issue corporal punishment. You are not allowed to do that where you're drawing blood and leaving marks and gashes like that. This distinction between lawful corporal punishment and criminal child abuse is the legal bright line that Ohio courts apply, and it is drawn not at the parent's intent, but at the result. A parent who spanks a child on the buttocks with an open hand and leaves no mark has administered corporal punishment within the bounds of the law. A parent who strikes a 12-year-old across the back, arms, and body with an extension cord, metal objects, and wooden utensils, leaving open wounds, welts, and scarring visible to a stranger on the street, has committed child abuse, regardless of whether she believed she was disciplining her son for legitimate behavioral problems. This case, captured almost entirely on body camera footage from the initial contact with the child through the arrest and transport, is a visceral and deeply disturbing illustration of how child abuse cases are identified, investigated, and prosecuted when a child finds the courage to ask a stranger for help. The underlying facts were not ambiguous. A 12-year-old boy rode his bicycle to a neighboring street, approached a woman he had never met, and through tears asked her to call the police because his mother had been beating him. The neighbor, a former probation officer who recognized the significance of what she was seeing, called law enforcement, kept the child calm, and provided officers with a preliminary account that was consistent in every detail with what the child subsequently told the responding officers and medical personnel. The child's injuries, open gashes, scarring from prior incidents, welts across his back and arms inflicted by extension cords, metal implements, and wooden utensils, told a story that extended far beyond a single incident. His statement that the abuse had been occurring since he was approximately 6 years old, that he had been forced to conceal the injuries at football practice by wearing long-sleeve shirts, and that no family member was aware of what was happening, painted a picture of a child who had endured years of violence in silence before reaching a breaking point. At its core, this case is about a child who saved himself. The legal system, law enforcement, children's services, the criminal courts, activated precisely as designed once the report was made. Officers responded, documented the injuries on body camera, secured the child, arranged for medical evaluation at Dayton Children's Hospital, contacted a family member for temporary placement, arrested the mother at the scene based on probable cause, and initiated the mandatory children's services referral. But none of that machinery would have engaged If a 12-year-old boy had not made the decision to get on his bicycle, ride to a street where he did not know anyone, and ask a stranger for help. The neighbor's immediate response, taking the child around the corner, calling police, asking detailed questions based on her professional background, was the critical link between the child's act of desperation and the institutional response that followed. Her closing statement to the officers, "I'll be happy to testify and do whatever you need me to do," captured the civic responsibility that child protection ultimately depends upon. Someone seeing something, recognizing it for what it is, and refusing to look away. Miss Miller's admission that she probably did go a little too far, offered in the same breath as her acknowledgement that she substituted an extension cord for a belt her son had hidden, that she had struck him across the back and body in a whipping motion, and that the behavior she was punishing included not completing household chores and playing video games, revealed a parent who had normalized violence to the point where open wounds on a child's back registered as a minor miscalculation rather than a criminal act. The officer who told her that no child should go through that, no person should go through that, was not editorializing. She was stating a legal and moral fact that Ohio's child abuse statutes exist to enforce. Family law is often described as the area of law where the stakes are the most personal and the margins for error are the thinnest. This case proves why. Every decision, from whether a 12-year-old finds the courage to ask a stranger for help, to whether a neighbor calls the police or minds her own business, to whether an officer charges assault or lets a parent explain away open wounds as a whooping, has cascading consequences that affect not just the parties, but the child whose welfare the entire system is designed to protect. Let us know if there is a case or legal topic you'd like us to cover next.